California.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out openseries.majestixccg.com. Also, if you want to learn about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit majestixccg.com/apex-insiders. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores at stores.ebay.com/MajestixHeroclix and stores.ebay.com/Clix Collective. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. And again,
my name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick. What's going on, bud?
We're back sooner than we normally
Sooner
are.
than later.
Yeah. So because we have a big event this weekend. That's why we have to get this out, right?
Dude, go big
some big regional.
Go
just
go
like
home, man.
Oh my god, dude, that pricing is so insane. I'm so hyped. We were testing tonight, and I really we were testing. I didn't realize I cheated the shit out of Kevin.
Oh dang! But it's Kevin, so it's okay, right?
It was so bad, dude. We didn't realize it until I was driving home, and I said, "Dude, I cheated you. We need to do He's like, it didn't matter. It didn't do anything anyway. I was like, yeah, but it changed things because you have to use your outsiders on or whatever. Well, yeah. I'm playing a Mad Gym team, and he's hitting me, and I'm destroyer rolling.
Oh my god!
Right? It gets worse.
You can't do that.
It gets worse.
All right.
I have 6 slots. I have 6 spots on my sideline taken already by the equipment.
Oh, with the destroyer.
So I go, Kevin, I already have 6 things on the sideline too. I was like, dude, I cheated you hard. I was like, oh, you know why? Because when we were testing the whole time, we each had destroyer we're playing. Oh, so we were just rolling constantly. And I just, I was like, wow.
Shit, I want to roll too.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just it became habit. Because I'm like, oh, you rolled, I get to roll too. So I was like, oh my god, this is bad. But yeah, he wants to play his mission point team, again, which is we're gonna go over why he wants to do it on the rules part of this. But we had the thanks to HC Units. Shout out to Clay. We have a lot of good info now on the Avengers 60th anniversary set. So we're just going to jump right into topic 1. Preview the Avengers 60th anniversary. The one, we don't have the full set yet, right? Because we don't have all the legacy cards, but we have almost everything. So
pretty close, right?
Yeah, I'm just let's just go over some of this stuff. I mean, it's kind of like a once over. So I put about 7 pieces, 6 main pieces, and then a category of another one, and then some legacy cards. So, and I think these are the ones that I think could be good for bronze, obviously. I mean, modern bronze, everything. But for the most part, we're going to be looking at it from the bronze perspective, and then obviously probably modern, because that's what everyone's going to be looking at. So the first one I looked at is leader number 25. Scroll down. It's the only one that's a non rare and up.
I know why you like his prop.
Is what?
That's
yeah,
prop.
I know. Yeah, it's prop, right? So first thing you see is 35 points, already good. I mean, TK prop good, but look at his trait.
Mind control, triple target. When leader uses it, he can use improved targeting, hindering elevated characters with 6 range. That's pretty good.
Oh shit, dude, that's nuts, right? Now, if you give him, this is why we're talking about bronze. If you give him liar, he's 10 range, triple bolt, ignoring everything.
Dude, bro.
He's only 35, so you're like, well, he's a 10 attack. Okay, well, he could pump him up, fairly easily, but he's 35 points. That's triple mind control on that. Oh my god, that has that kind of improved targeting.
Dude, you can give it. To play him with Iron Spider, with Flash, right? Give him 12 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
There you go. Easy,
Easy.
right?
10 range, 3 target, mind control.
Dude, that's get out of here. Get out of here. You know what's an interesting thing you could do? This would be like really roundabout way. But first of all, he's a scientist, so there's what is it? Scientist and Thunderbolts or whatever.
Yep.
I can't see everything on there.
Intelligia,
Okay.
Thunderbolts, ruler, scientist.
Okay. Now here's a really cool little trick you can do. In bronze, I guess you could do in silver, but bronze more so. Isn't there a kingpin? I know there's a kingpin in Superior Foes, but isn't there a kingpin in the new set that you don't have to be adjacent to share attack?
I believe it's the regular one, not the prime.
It's the regular one, but what's the wording on it? Is it like, is there a range or just you just have to be next to them? I mean, I guess you could just look at kingpin, right? Yeah. HC units, y'all.
Hey, you guys heard about HC units? Kingpin and friendly characters within 6 squares are considered adjacent to each other for purpose of Sinister Syndicate.
So what you can do here, if you do that route with the Iron Spider, you could also work with the older Kingpin, the 50.1 from Superior Foes. He has he's within 8 range.
Yep.
8 range, right?
Yep. Leadership, outwit.
Yeah. It's the same as the other, but you know the other one's a little bit obviously because he can attack. But if you mind control with leader 3 guys, they're immediately on your team, right? So then they immediately Iron Spider gives them Syndicate. And as long as Flash is within 8 scores, they're all gonna have a 12 attack.
Oh my god.
Right? So now that for sure they're hitting.
Oh wow. Dude, on the small map, that's so easy.
That's nothing. Exactly. So
my.
See, so there's a trick there, right? That's a trick you could do.
Like it.
Triple bolt, everyone has a 12 attack.
Gosh.
Okay, so there's that one. All right, now the next one is look at Militant. He's 29A. This one looks kind of. I can't really. Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in? Yeah, I guess you can just read it. Yeah. Can you do one more? Oh, there you go. Much better. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Hydra 4. When a friendly character with Hydra team ability is KO'd, modified militant's damage +1 until the end of your next turn.
Okay, that's okay, whatever, but
leadership.
Yeah.
When he uses and succeeds, he may generate Hydra agent from the set. Move a friendly character with Hydra team ability up to half his speed. Okay.
So that's something that you could look at all kinds of from here on out, and also in bronze. If somebody has the Hydra that you really need to, this is basically like your Khazar, right? And they don't have to be next. Like he could do it anywhere, and then they just move, right?
Yeah, that's solid.
And look at the stats for 50 points. He's 19 defend with a charge 11 attack, and then he goes to flurry precision strike. This guy's not. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
I like that. I like the 19 defend. Carter shield, of course.
Yeah.
Personal fave.
Yeah, and then it has leadership and make free guys.
Let's check out these guys. 15-point guys. When Hydra agent is KO'd after resolutions, you may heal one click up to 2 friendly characters. Oh, geez.
See, that's so there's some support here with this. And now you combo. Now you combo this with, let's say, look at go down to Imperial Hydra from Nick Fury. Then we're really talking.
Hydra, let's go.
So we're really talking. This is like
right here. Imperial Hydra.
There he is. Look at this one.
Let's see. When another friendly character with Hydra is KO'd after resolutions, you may give Imperial Hydra an action token. If you do roll a d6, it can't be rolled 4 or 5. Place a character from outside the game with Hydra keyword 40 points or less. Oh, I remember Craig playing this team. Oh, it's so annoying.
So you can do this, right? So like you can trigger all kinds of stuff, right? But now imagine you have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, now it's a 3 through 6, right?
Yeah.
And then yeah, so that's something. Like it's just something else that you can use. There's definitely like a BBW type of team. Okay.
I like it.
Next one is Captain America Prime, the 29B. It's the B-side design. Of course, anytime you look at a Prime, you have to really see it's worth it. But I feel like this guy could be good. Just look at his stats, 45 points. It's solid all the way. But yeah, go ahead and look at his stuff.
Yeah, leadership, willpower. Captain America uses either and succeeds at resolutions. You may heal 1 click on a friendly character that shares a keyword with him. Okay, I like that. There's plenty of things that increase those rolls, so that's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Energy.
So okay, just real quick, if you use Sharon Carter next to him, Sharon Carter says you get +1 to your leadership roll. So there's obviously
from, Captain America Avengers, right? 25 points.
Yes. There you go.
Nice.
35. Yep. Okay.
He's got trait knockback. He's got energy shield deflection. What Cap wouldn't, right? Range 4, even though he's got a range 0. Mind you, this is a trait with improved targeting through adjacent friendly or adjacents. Make a range attack. Captain America made a close attack this turn. He may use this trait as free instead. Okay, I like that.
So it's like you're charging, hitting,
Pitch,
and
flurry.
Yeah.
Like
So you can flurry and then boom, he can shoot, right?
almost like a Skybreaker.
Yep.
Like it.
And then
when it's not your turn, friendly characters have a mobile. Wow. Yeah. That's huge.
That's good. You can't get knocked back, can't get, all kinds of stuff. So that's solid. And then
my mistakes are crying. When it's your turn, opposing characters can't use a mobile.
Yeah. See, so my
mistakes are crying so bad right now.
Mystique, right? This just kills Mystique. So this is why one of the reasons why teams like Mystique are not banned, because there's so many weird answers for it.
And I'm like, this is a trait. I can't even outwit that.
You can't. But look at it's like everything's the same. Nothing changes from it. It's all the same powers. So the only thing that changes is the
stats,
the values, but everything works.
Dude, oh my gosh.
For 45 points, I think this is he's a candidate for
solid prime.
He's a candidate for Doom Patrol.
Ooh, there you go.
Guy. So yeah, so I think he's good. All right, next one. Yeah, they have 45 points only. Oh man,
that's nothing.
Okay, the next one is, take a look at Hulk Prime 37B. This is an interesting one because you're gonna only pay 10 points for a Prime. Is that really worth it? But look what he does. He looks pretty nuts.
Oh, this guy heals with the destroy blocking. I remember seeing him. All right, he's got 3 traits. Smash. Hulk started the game on his red starting line, which is his 10-point starting line. He may only heal from his Path of Destruction trait, and when he does, he may heal past his starting line.
Yep.
So,
okay.
Just to be clear, the only way he can heal past his starting line and above it is through this trait. No steal energy, no support, just his Path of Destruction.
I think this guy could be good, man, for 10 points. I think this guy's pretty nuts for 10.
Dude, solid investment. When Hulk destroys one or more piece of terrain, after resolutions, heal him 1 click. Okay, if it was a terrain marker, just roll a d6 and heal half the result. Yeah, dude, that's good. Just there's so many people that make terrain. He can just sidestep through it.
Okay, so
power action.
Yeah, willpower. Okay, but not only that, but
you roll man through it. Oh my,
you
so good.
You start with 3 in a game, so he can, as long as you can move 3 times, he just heals d6 each time.
Dude, so at most 9, minimum 3.
So for your 10 point, this guy, I think this guy could be. I mean, for 10 points, he's gonna. By the time your opponent gets to you, he could be on click 4.
So you give him the cloak, so he gets sidestep.
Yep.
Regular move, and then let's get Frosty with either Mole Man or Khazar, right?
Yeah, or just anyone. It could be Captain America that power action moves him.
Exactly.
So
there's options, right?
Oh my god! So then that means you're. Yeah, like I said, theoretically, he could be in click 4 for 10 points.
Yeah.
15 club. And you can't outwit his powers, the defense powers, and he has willpower. So, and if he dies, they scored 10, and which probably means they probably used a crap load of
resources attacks to get to him.
Yeah, to get to this guy, because they can't outwit him. Right? They're gonna have to I think it feels bad to waste a 5 damage attack from Sky Tyrant on this guy. Right.
All for 10 points, right?
Dude, this is.
And if you can heal him up to the invincible, he's not dying.
Oh yeah, good luck.
He's not going down.
I can't imagine you happen to flip Queen of Wands on turn 1, and you just like win.
This guy's gonna be fun to play.
This guy like, and 10 points. My God, 10 points. Of course, now you're not playing other guys, but then again, like, dude, the upside of this is absolutely insane. So
he just becomes a threat.
oh my, yeah. For 15 points and either a Mole Man or a Khazar or a Captain America, he can heal 3 times.
Like I've been looking for something to fit onto the Shredder team because they're kind of like lacking.
Yeah, 10 point. Yeah.
Right?
Let's go.
I tested the Shredders
Oh
like
my
a
God.
couple weeks ago.
Yes, let's do it.
I pushed that shit in, dude, so hard with Brandon's team.
90 point. Yeah, 90 point for mini is tough, man.
It's hard. It's hard.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
Next one, I think, is the next big one, Miss Marvel.
Oh yes, I like her. You're telling
probably
me about
going to
her.
be one of the best. I think she could be played quite a bit going forward because she gives your theme teams prob, which you don't have, but also extra stuff. It's like being able to just attack when you move. But yeah, go ahead. We're going to be looking at her at the 50-point dial. Okay, that's because I think that's where she's going to be played at.
So she's got trait, close combat expert, shape change.
Done. You got my attention.
Increase that beat stick. When establishing theme teams, choose a keyword for Miss Marvel to gain this game.
That's so good.
So she can gain any keyword.
Oh my God.
Any keyword. It's not of a friendly character. It is anyone.
So for bronze, I guess we're looking at the Scarab, Secret Six, because we have a new member to the Secret Six.
Dude, her and Scotty P.
Yeah, dude, oh my God. But even like now, so Sky Tyrant can move all the way across, and then we'll keep going because she can port over, and then just like now you have like, okay, go ahead.
So if Miss Marvel is on a theme team for a keyword printed on her card, which is Avengers, Champions, Inhumans, and Celebrity, she can use probability control. If she is on a theme team for a keyword not printed on her card, I'm not going to list those, she can use Perplex.
Jeez, I mean, either way, awesome.
Too good.
Okay.
I gotta. There it is. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
It was. We just had to go down.
Okay.
So she has a movement power on her first click of her 50-point dial. Free. Choose one to last until you choose again.
That's huge. Choose again is the huge one. Choose again is big.
We very, very rarely see that. Like most of the times we see that, it gets changed.
Some of them, I mean, like Darkhold's like that, right?
Yes. But you only get 1 power, right? Unless you're playing with her.
Maybe Scarlet, or there's 2. But that is one that's to choose again. But yeah, this is huge, the choose again part.
So tiny damage symbol when an adjacent character begins a move after resolutions, you may place Miss Marvel adjacent to them. So I'm reading as not a capital move. It's just a move.
Yeah, begins a move, right? It's just
So any move that they're given, charge, whether they're given sidestep, phasing, Khazar move, right? Anything that is huge right there too. You move Miss Marvel adjacent to them. Starburst damage symbol, flurry, and colossal damage symbol, charge.
So, the trick here, obviously the empower is good for even if you just carry her around. She can just give the empower, but she can be small on a previous turn, and she'll hold it. So now that she's tiny, when your attacker moves all the way across, she just ports over there, and then she goes into standard size, and now you have flurry with a close combat expert. So it'll be an 11-3, and then that even goes to, like, let's say you're playing Micron or Atom, then they're all following, and
friends along.
Like Micron has empower, she has empower, so Micron's doing 5 damage, and Atom's doing 4, and she's doing 4. So this
Adam
is a lot of
Perplex too, right?
Yeah, she has Perplex, or she'll have Prob.
Yeah. Adam has Perplex too, and Micron has Outwit.
Micron has a close combat and empower enhancement.
Okay, and then Adam has Outwit.
Yeah, so this is I think really this is a really solid piece. So that's something to look forward to. And then we have, of course, this is something that's
I think
kind
my
of
favorite part is that you said she's on the Secret Six.
yeah, yeah. She's Secret Six, man. Like when Sky Tyrant flies all the way over there. Afterwards, she follows up.
Jeez.
If you don't want her to attack, then she just has empower for him.
Because he needs it, right?
Yeah. So okay, and the next one I think is kind of cool because we don't really have that many taxis right now, like that are dedicated, right? There's not that many that are like this. So Moonstone is one, and we're looking at the 25 point. So go ahead.
All right. So 25 points. She's KO'd when she crosses the red line. So she's similar to Mr. Oz, right? First two clicks and then KO. Phasing. So she has two clicks of special movement power. Intangible touch, phasing, teleport, and stealth. Passenger 3, but only characters she carries a keyword with, regardless of size.
Regardless of size. Okay.
I got it. Mutagen ooze.
Okay. See, we're talking about bronze. Yep. And you know how everybody wants to try to have a Lockjaw get up there? Now it's a Moonstone that's carrying the Wendigos, because you don't need to, because this is regardless of size, which also means she has more keywords. So if, like, for example, go up, she can also carry the Giant Girls if she really wanted to, right? That's one. Celebrities. I don't know what. I don't know if they would have to, because they would have to be carry. Like Wendigo's really the only one, really, right? Because like Wendigo can actually attack after if you have the move, whatever. But just the fact that she can carry regardless of size is it's a big deal.
Is there some like regular people or single base people that are big?
I'm sure there are, but like it would have to be good for her. Like it would have to be good enough for her to include. Like one of the ones would be like Giganta Prime. Isn't she, not Giganta, or I think she's one. Isn't she a giant?
She is, and the regular ones can choose to be giant.
Yeah. And they're both scientists, so she could carry her. But I don't know what the benefit would be, because you can't attack after.
Nope.
But just the fact that you can carry it, it's just that it's passenger.
And phase. She has improved movement through characters.
Yeah.
On top of the phasing.
Not in movement. Target.
Oh, targeting. Excuse me. Yeah, targeting through characters. That's cool. Pulse wave. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's tasty. And then the last one, I kind of grouped them together. We talked to this is more so for bronze. Let's look at these. What's their trait called?
Multiversal Masters of Evil.
There you go. Okay, so the trick that we normally do for bronze is, one of the tricks you can do with a Shatterstar team is Shatterstar ports over, brings over somebody that's less points than him, fewer points, less points. If he does that, it's once per game. They can't be given a costed action. So you can't just attack. So what you do is you port over like a shifting focus person or someone that can swap. When they swap in to another person, that effect stays with that person because they swapped out. So now this new one comes in, doesn't have that effect. That person can now do a costed action. And before it was the rocket launcher Punisher. That was the move. He's very devastating, right? But now that we have these pieces, because they're all 50 points, you can kind of tailor-made your
silence. Army yourself, right?
Yeah, which one you want. So let's look at the first one. Is this the first one that does it, or is it?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
they're all 100.
What's he got? Okay, so he's got the symbiotic fusion thing.
Charge flurry, stealth, giant reach 2.
Yeah.
Blades with exploit.
Okay, so that's charge flurry, exploit, giant reach 2.
Solid.
Get that attack up and you're doing something, but then but the fact that you can just charge flurry now, this is good. And then so what's the next one that you can swap? So you can even swap in after if you want.
How does he generate the War Machine guy? Oh, leadership.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he sticks around. All right. So Dark Phoenix. She's got hyper, psych pen, support.
Okay.
She's given a move action after resolutions. She's up to 2. Oh no, that's not good.
The brief, so
But
that's
the
nothing.
hyper psych pen, 2 targets, not bad.
Yeah, okay. Probably not gonna do that one. Let's see Killmonger. Oh, this is this is the one that's great for defense, right? Yeah, yeah. Take a look at that one.
All right, for all characters with this trait, when King Killmonger or one or more adjacent friendly characters would be hit by an opposing equipped character, roll a d6. 4 through 6, the attacker misses all targets instead. Oof.
Ooh, that's gross. And it's protected pulse, so they can't pulse. Oh,
Willpower.
and so that's one way to protect your team when they're coming in with a Sky Tyrant.
Dude, that's scary.
That's scary, right? You have a 50-50 chance of them missing, and if you happen to pop up
Queen of Wands,
and they might not even swing,
2/3.
Right?
That's good.
Yeah. It's worse because in bronze you can play Miggsy.
Yes. Oh my God.
If Miggsy's there, you can go in there with like fine. You're missing. Done.
Because it doesn't say it can't be re-rolled.
Yeah. And then the other thing too about these pieces, they're all tough. Like they all have they have strong long dials because they're all 6 clicks, whereas Punisher is shorter dial, kind of weak. These guys are powerful, and let's look at the attack power in this guy because
these guys are basically like gods and Punishers,
Yeah.
like a street level. Dude,
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Right?
So
So
Doom
yeah,
Supreme.
no, go back. Look at his attack power though.
Oh yes. Charge, running shot, sidestep, and Blades Cause Fang, precision, strike, steal
See?
energy, giant
Look at
reach
that.
too.
I mean, if he gets hit, even if you manage to hit him and he comes back, like this is gonna be. I don't think Doom is one of them, but click on him. He's not multiversal.
Oh.
Yeah. So take a
He's
look
not
at
multiversal. Oh no, boo.
Yeah, hey, Kid Thanos is
Thanos.
okay.
There we go. Why is it blue? I'm on the regular card. Clay, fix that shit. Let's see. Phasing teleport, passenger 4.
That's good.
When he's given a move action after resolution, deal 1 damage to each adjacent opposing character. Okay,
Not bad.
cool. It's a cool little ping. Prob. Got prob, precision.
It's on the back end. He got stop ESD, regen toughness. Okay, but the fact that he has prob when you get over there, and then he can just move afterwards, right? That's pretty good.
I like it.
Now,
all right.
I think is Hound one of them? Yeah.
Hound
okay.
is one. So if you Shatterstar right in,
Oh yeah.
flurry
Oh yeah.
blades with what is it? There it is. Exploit weakness, battle fury. Yes.
And then
But still may be carried by friendly characters with Master of Evil keyword. When Hound takes damage after resolutions, you may heal him 1 click. That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
Right, and then he
He
has
smacked real hard. Better. He's got better flurry than the other guy.
yeah, and he has empower. So after he attacks, then boom, they can come in and
Traded. Yeah.
boom, right? And so then they can come in and attack.
Yeah, and when Hound attacks an
modify-
opposing character that's been hit by this turn by a friendly character attack, share a keyword with him, modify attack +1. If they share the Phoenix Force, modify attack +2. Oof.
I mean, flurry. Yeah. So this guy, he's another one, right? So all these guys can come in, and then I think this next one's the best one. I think. Oh, Hound's good too, but I think this one might be the best one.
Energy explosion, poison, improve targeting, destroy blocking. Ghost Goblin deals pen.
That's huge.
Perplex outwit on the back half. Starting off with that perplex. That's cool.
And
got
then-
the ESD.
And then what else is there?
Which part?
The perplex outwit.
Oh, once per turn, when Ghost Goblin uses it, either to target an opposing character after resolution, you may deal 1 damage to an opposing character adjacent to the targeted character. Ugh.
So
you
and
just
he's
like
penetrating. And it's
so you
pen.
just like perplex someone next to like a Carnage or something, and then you're like, okay, damage to Carnage. Bye. Sure.
Yeah, man. So
Sure, that's annoying.
So what's cool too about his the health is if you don't want to do the energy explosion, he could just go over there and penetrating poison and then just regular attack them, because he has 2 bolts, right? Split. So he's really solid, and he just has perplex up top, so he gives you more use. So and he's a scientist. Look at his keywords too: scientist, mystical, all that. So you can even just play him on a team with one of these things, like
Dude, yeah.
So I think he's
and he looks
not bad.
cool.
Yeah.
What about Iron Inquisitor?
He's one.
TK. He's got impervious, but can reduce pen. Okay. So you can roll out. That's nice. Adjacent friendly characters can use Mastermind, but only to choose characters with the Master Evil. That kind of shares. Dave's,
so he's only good.
Shatterstar.
But he's only good if you use the armor for the Council of Red.
Free, choose a character in your KO'd area and choose a standard power printed on that character's card. Ooh, okay. Yeah, someone's got to die. That's not good.
Yeah. So go down because he has a damage power.
Perplex. Iron Inquisitor uses it to target another friendly character. That character can use prob until your next turn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking for that move, it would be like Ghost the Goblin, the Hound, things like that. But anyway, that's obviously we're a bronze podcast, so that's why we're gonna look at that stuff. Now let's take a look at let's look at Mephisto's the last one. Obviously, I think he's the one.
Ultra Chase, friends.
For us. Yeah.
Ultra Chase.
Silent so he's got Outwit, Leadership, and Shape Change. I think. That was damage power.
Yep, Outwit, Prob, Shape Change.
So for him, you can't put him on your sideline. He has to be in your main force, and basically, if he dies, he goes to your sideline, and if someone leaves your sideline, he follows them, which kind of works for the Shatterstar thing we're talking about, or just anybody that just, Destroyer comes out or something. Comes out.
Destroyer, trouble alerts.
And that's kind of cool too, is because like if you come out right next to them, then the poison. But what you can do with him is the team swaps, right?
Early on.
Yeah, because keywords.
Master of Evil, Cosmic, Monster, Deity, Mystical, Politician, Ruler. It seems
Monster. So if you put him in a Araco team and Apocalypse, and Professor X, he can swap out, and then when he goes out and someone else comes in, he follows in, and you can swap him out and come. There's gonna be something interesting about how that works, because like you can essentially get like 150 points extra, right? If you do the one swaps, you swap like 4 times or something. You can play the first Professor X will swap out a group, then he comes back in. The second Professor X swaps out a second group, including him. The third Professor X swaps out, and then he comes back in, and the fourth one. So you're essentially, each time you're swapping, you're getting 30 extra points each time. And then at the end of it, he's on the board too, so you get additional 30 points.
I got it. Right? I got it.
So, but I don't know how good it'll be, because you're taking up all your points onto that. You're using, but I think it's interesting to take a look at. That's a lot, but how good can these 30-point guys be? It theoretically could just be like feeding points to your opponent, because they're 30-point like weaklings. So I don't know. We'll see. I think that's something to look at.
But I think you go against Doom, the Annihilating Conqueror, is that you still get to do all your stuff first, right? Before you lose your keywords. You froze. Are you there?
Oh, hello? Yeah, you're back in? Okay.
I can see you now.
Okay. I cut out for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so if obviously if they do the Annihilating Conqueror, they would have to go first.
Yeah.
Then it stops all the shenanigans. But I mean, I don't know how good of that trick could be, because you're just using up all those points, but who knows? All right, let's take a look at the legacy cards. And I pointed out 5 of them, but we don't know there's like 3 more that we don't know about. So the first one is Ant-Man Legacy. I think this guy's might be the best one. So go ahead. Right. I mean, they gave him 2 good. It's amazing.
He's sideline active. When a friendly character named Hank Pym, Wasp, or Giant Man would be KO'd, you may instead replace them with Ant-Man on click 4. So his 25-point starting line. He starts off with Charge, Sidestep, Stealth. Free, choose an adjacent character that gains tiny symbol or giant damage symbol until the beginning of your next turn.
So the that whole power is exactly the same power as the old Ant-Man. This is
Nice.
from Age of Ultron comment, okay? Instead of the shrink out of the way sideline active, he morphed into other Ant-Mans and they would make pogs. This one's better because he has double use. He doesn't actually have to be on the map to use this. To use that part. But interesting thing to note here, the original points for this was 150. Look at it now.
1525.
Yeah, the 3 clicks that you see there was 50 points. Now it's 25. This is infinitely better. This makes it so that your, I don't know, Batman Prime can be big now without having to play pin particles. It can make your Taxi a big person that can carry your whole team now.
Oh my god, you can play 2 of them, and you can make them big, Batman big, and then you can make them small.
Yeah,
they can't get him again. Oh, that's too good.
Yeah, there's all these things, and he has Perplex, so that's already good. Black Leopard could be big, so he doesn't need pin particles, and they're both Avengers and they're both scientists. The sideline active is interesting because you can play like multiples of this guy on the sideline, right? If you want to. Because
Giant Man
if
retail,
they die,
let's go.
Right? So they go there retail, then he comes in. And what's cool is if they don't score the points until he dies. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of rob them of points, right? So you could play Hank Pym, Wasp, or Giant Man at like 100 points or something.
Yeah.
And if they die, he comes in, he's scoring 25. That feels like, I feel like there's something wrong with that.
You score the higher points of the 2 figures, right? If you replace, you score the higher.
No, because it says if it would be KO'd, instead you replace them with it. Oh, it's still. Would that still work that way, even if you're not? Because it's not shifting focus. I mean, I guess that's true.
I think it's just the rules of replacement.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. Because I'm like, yeah, but then you have to kill this guy, right, to be able to score the points.
And he's got reflexes up close, right? He's tiny if you have to shoot him. Yeah, and he's got stealth.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest thing to kill, right? So if you're up close, you have to hit 19s. If you're from far away, it's 18s.
Or 19 if there's a hindering.
Yeah, hindering.
Oh, I mean, I guess you'd be in stealth, so I guess you would be improved targeting. Yeah, this guy's definitely worth looking at. Like, I'm glad that they made a good piece of comments, so like a lot of people should have them. All right, the next one is Captain America. I think this guy's good.
This guy is fun. We talked about this right away.
Because he's a double base that makes him stronger. So go ahead. Like, his stats are good too.
Like, I think we covered him a little bit last time, but we'll dig into it a little more.
Yeah.
I think we did. When we did the previews, I think it was one of the one that was previewed, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't remember.
Captain America's shield. At the beginning, Captain America begins the game with a shield token. It's this little piece of that comes on the figure. It's really cool. When he has the shield token, modify his combat values by +1. Free, remove the shield token from Captain America and place it in a square within 4 squares in line of fire. At the beginning of your next turn, you return that shield back onto the Captain America figure. So, second trait, shield bounce. Flurry, giant reach 2. Captain America makes a close attack. He may target opposing characters as if he occupied the shield token square. Or he occupied the square the shield token occupied.
That's pretty nuts.
So like he can hit around corners, he can hit around walls.
Yeah, because he can move it 4 and then charge at the other side, right?
Yeah.
He can move a 5. So he has like a 10 square like flurry.
So this is a token, right? You can't TK the token, correct?
No, so you move it, you place it 4 squares.
Yeah.
And then you charge the other way.
Yeah, you go away.
And then so that's what I'm saying. So it's like a 10 square,
For sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
Because 5, 4, and then you're next to them. So 10. And
You
then
go back
so
to your
that's more.
You go back to your
This is
Provident
giant.
power.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. You can give him multiple bolts too. So since he already just has flurry, you can just give him a like reality gem maybe. So he gets perplex plus another bolt.
I like it.
That's pretty good. Yeah. So this one 50 points too. I mean, geez, like I feel like all the good pieces, right? Like he's throwing 50 points.
Yeah, and mind you, he gets +1 stats with it on too, right? So if he just wants to charge in for 6 squares for 12 for 4.
Yeah, that's pretty good with flurry. Yeah.
Yeah, give him a crowbar.
The next one, Squirrel Girl. I think she's good for it because when you look at the points and everything, 35. So
nothing.
She used to be like 56 points. No, she used to be 56 points before it and it sucked. Now this is like way better. So go ahead.
Great, like Avengers. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Tippy Toe. Squirrel Girl modifies her combat values +1 and can use super senses if her Tippy Toe bystander is not on the map. Free. Generate a Tippy Toe bystander. Max 1. Support. When Squirrel Girl uses it, she may choose friendly character adjacent to her Tippy Toe bystander regardless of adjacency.
So look at the Tippy Toe. Oh, look at this is a pretty beast, huh?
8 hyper, 11 precision.
Strike. Yeah.
Dude, precision strike is so good right now.
Yeah.
There's so much super senses out there. It's annoying.
So and there's a lot of like can reduce damage stuff, so that gets around. So what's cool about this is Tippy Toe can run out there, 8 squares, hit something, and be next to one of your guys, and then she can support them. Or if you want to get up close and personal, she's an 11 for 3 exploit. Just give her a charge or a sidestep or something, and 35 points, man. Like you can't, that's tough to beat. 35 points for this. So.
Surfboard gives her what, hyper, right?
Yeah. Okay, and then let's look at Nick Fury first before we get to the stupid guy.
The sculpt that they used for him was so bad. They couldn't have found someone else's fucking Nick Fury to take a picture of.
I know, right? Okay, so he's only 40 points, 7 clicks, and he has he's as close as you can get to like a Doom. So go ahead.
Leadership perplex.
That's very good.
If Nick Fury can already use leadership, when he uses it, he succeeds on a 4 through 6. Hey, look at that. When Nick Fury uses leadership and succeeds until your next turn, other characters can't increase action total. Okay.
So it's not quite Doom because the autonomous can get stuff, but I mean it caps them at 3 if they're not playing autonomous.
And I feel like most people aren't playing autonomous stuff right now.
Yeah, so
There's
that's
not
why
a lot, right? There's not a lot in rotation.
So that's why he's probably good because people
40 points.
You need leadership, but he just has leadership perplex and he gets out with later. It might be worth it, might not, but he's the closest thing that we have when Doom rotates out that can stop stuff. Because there are some effects later on. Aren't there things that say like add action total, like action total +1?
There's a few, right?
Like the Lokis do it.
Loki's, the Legacy Cyclops. There's stuff, right?
There's a bunch of stuff. So he stops it, and leadership perplex, not bad. Okay, so now this is the big one for bronze purposes. Like this is dumb,
dude. Yeah, like I was,
like I would love to play this guy. Like this is a BBW team right here. Okay.
All right, Ultron, Masters of Evil, Robot Ruler. This is the Legacy veteran from Infinity Challenge.
Yep.
All right, commanding through the hive mind. Like this trait is fucking sick. All right, sorry. Mastermind. When Ultron uses it, friendly characters with Ultron in their name are considered adjacent.
Good luck killing this guy.
Mind you, this man has 10 range.
Yeah, on a small map, that's like the whole map.
Ultron can use all standard powers other friendly characters with Ultron in their name can use within range. Mind you, he has 10 range. Ultron can draw a line of fire from other friendly characters with Ultron in their name. When he does, his max range is 3.
Yeah.
So that's still cool.
I mean, they could be in their starting area, and he's like, it's like a Phantom X, so that's fine.
Leadership. When Ultron uses and succeeds after resolutions, you may generate an Avengers 60th 13 Ultron drone.
As if he wasn't good enough.
So his opening stats are great. He's got 12, 14, 18, 3, right? And then it significantly drops off.
Yeah.
So we kind of got the Thanos treatment on him a little bit, right? Old school Thanos. 16, right?
Okay. No, hold on. The defense drops off, but the attack values and damage don't until way later.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. His
like Clix 6, you're an 11 for 3 is already good.
That's doable.
Right? Like,
yeah, but you have 13 defense.
Yeah, that's irrelevant because he has Mastermind. Right? And you can't outwit him because he has a power cosmic or cosmic energy. So he's gonna be very hard to kill. But as an attacking piece, this guy's gonna be gross.
All right, Ultron drone he generates. These are the ones that when they start the game, they can turn to any click. So you can get a charge, CCE, so 11 for 3. Like it, 18 defense, flying, good.
You can also
power.
Get precision strike.
Yeah, precision strike. And was that mind control? So
I would probably go to that click almost every time because it's imperv the whole dial and then precision strike mind control for triple bolt.
So and then our boy can use these. Our boy can use all these.
Like, that's what I meant when I say I would always go to that dial because Ultron can, and shit, if you roll the other one, you can just pick charge too.
Exactly.
If you roll another one, yeah. Okay, keep going. He has more.
Has more.
As if it wasn't enough.
Where's our boy? There. Ultron.
Bronze.
Ultron can reduce penetrating damage.
Oh yeah, there's that. There's that too.
Being of living adamantium once per turn when another friendly character with Ultron and their name is KO'd, roll a d6, heal Ultron equal to half the result.
Yeah. This guy's not dying. This guy's not dying.
He's new legacy Thanos, guys.
Yep.
Oh boy, I'm excited. I gotta find me one of these guys.
And so makes me wonder how much he's going for. Because I haven't seen anything, but like he's not missing the 14. So in bronze, we have all the Ultron drones that are those 30-point drones that people try to cheat with.
Yeah.
Also, there's just a bunch of other Ultrons you can just play just throughout Heroclix in general.
So just to look at the cheap drones, right?
Yeah. But they're all going to have all of them are going to be the same. They're all going to have sidestep invuln, all of them. It's just when they take damage, that's when all their shit changes. Right?
Got you. Okay.
So take a look at there's Ultron. There's an Ultron drone from
Chaos War,
Avengers movie. Look at those.
Iron Man drone.
So that's not really going to do anything. No. Look at the Avengers Age of Ultron movie if it's on there. Oh, you should just put drone. Ultron. No, you should put Ultron because they need to have Ultron in the name.
Ultron Infinity? No.
No, the one you're gonna look at really is Ultron Pym. Look at that one. That's the one.
Oof.
Because he makes the ones underneath. So these guys can run up there without worrying about losing points. Right?
Just straight up mastermind fodder.
Yeah, and it also means go back to the Pym Ultron. That means Big Dad Ultron has prob.
I like it.
And Emperor.
Okay.
So go down to the Ultron game, whatever the 50 points. Okay.
Psych Pen Impervious.
No, you're not playing him. He's 100 points. You're not playing him.
Oh yeah.
Keep going. Yeah. So the other one would be the fifth. That one. He's another one because now you have Invincible.
Okay.
To look at.
Stealth. Nice.
So keep looking. See now these are the ones nothing because these are the ones that.
Yeah, these are all the same.
Look the same. But here's keep going. There should be Ultron Sentries or whatever. Ultron 1's another one. Yeah, there's that. Okay.
Ultron Sentry, 40 point.
Yeah,
okay.
there. This is the one. This is the one that you want to play. Look at him.
Enhancement, toughness, psych pen.
Yep. Pen blast with enhancement, right? So if this guy's in the back with you, he has enhancement for Ultron.
Ultron. Oh my god.
But also, what's cool about this is once per game, when this dies, you make another one. Like you make a MK1, the Ultron MK1. Look at that one. Now he has sidestep. Yeah, and then whatever the damage power is.
For each friendly character.
Yeah. So then also
this is really good. Modify damage +1 for each friendly character and with Ultron in their name. So he's going to be 9 for 5.
So these are ones to look at for bronze, right? These types of Ultrons, because these guys keep coming back. Like I think the Sentry specifically says, correct? Like when they die, then they bring.
Once per game, when a friendly character named Ultron Sentry is KO'd by an opposing character, you may roll a d6. It can't be rolled. Increase the result by 1 for each Ultron named that's been in the game on your force. Based on the result, place your starting area 3, 4, Ultron 7, Sentry 5, 12, and then yellow you place M on the blue starting line.
So if you're playing that guy and you roll just a 3, 4, 5, 6, you're getting more guys. And then when that new Sentry comes out, the trait is still the new trait's active.
The new one has it, so it just keeps happening over and over again.
Of course, you're losing a bunch of points, but like yeah. But that's the whole point of Ultron. And then to go up to the Ultron 1.
Drone or regular?
Not the drone. Yeah, sorry, the drone. Take a look at the drone. Okay. If you can get him to click 2, look at the defense power. So on the 30 point, look at the defense power.
When a friendly character with autonomous or drone mode trait is KO'd, you may roll a d6 that can't be rerolled on a 4-6. Place that character in your starting zone on click 1 after the orange click. Boom. Like it.
So if they die, there's a chance they don't die.
Dude, so you just blind owl.
Yeah, you could do that, right? So there's that, and then the other trick you can do, go to the I don't know, pick one of these big Ultron, the 120 point guys.
Phalanx.
Okay, so is this the one that counts 120? Yeah, he's okay. So what we could do, if you want this to try to get more longevity out of this, we play Isotope and we play a 30-point drone. Then you swap out your 30-point drone, which counts as 120, for this guy who's
big boy, yeah.
20. So
you're switching to Goro, right?
Yeah, so yeah. So this one you're gonna play the 30-point little guy like that, and then you swap out and then you play this. So now you gain 9. You actually gain 75 points because you have to pay 15 points for the Isotope to fail. But now instead of 2 clicks, this guy's now 7 clicks.
A lot beefier.
Right? I feel like Phalanx is better. Go to the Phalanx one. Phalanx, yeah, because the Phalanx is 8 clicks, right?
Yeah, phasing, carry.
So this is the one you would probably do, one of them. So it also gives our Ultron, Big Daddy Ultron, more powers to choose from. 18 point. Let's do 18.2. Let's take a look at it. So
7 clicks. Doesn't look anything.
Yeah.
Well, I like the enhancement.
Let's see what else. Take a look at Ultron 6. I think Ultron 6.
7's banned, right? That's the
he's banned.
Inhuman ban. Future's popular.
No, but he's not good. He's only 6. Look at 6, Ultron 6. Yeah. I think this is the guy.
Okay.
Look at his foot power.
Plasticity, sidestep, giant damage symbol. I like it. So Ultron can use any powers that it can use, or only printed on their dial.
Scroll up and find out. I believe it's standard, but who knows?
All standard powers, other friendly
Yeah.
characters, Ultron on their dial can you
Yep.
use. So,
range.
dude, that's so good.
So they're
The
nuts,
L
man.
traits. Oh man.
Yeah. See. So that's why Ultron Pin might be the best option if you want to get the Pogs, but maybe some combination of the 30-point Ultrons and the Sentries can keep going.
Yeah. What equipment do you put on him?
Shit, I don't know. Shit, I mean, you don't need running. You don't need you don't need sidestep because he's gonna have sidestep already.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, what is it? What can you even give him a fourth bolt? Shit, I don't know.
What about the?
He has
what about,
everything.
Does he have improved targeting through hindering?
No, he does not. So
maybe spectral daimonic combo.
Yeah, give him that. Yep.
That's a good suite. What about the one that has to do with hitting multiple targets?
Ah, yes.
He's got 3 bolts.
Lightning. Incandescent lightning. Yes. This guy could get crazy. So yeah, this is like it's one of those like Mr. Potato Head. You build your own thing. Okay.
I'm hyped for this. I gotta find me one.
Yeah, so excited, right? Okay, so I know we spent a lot of that. So let's move on to topic number 2. We've had a lot of like discussions about rulings recently, especially when the Rock Cup just had their Silver Age thing. So there's a lot of like rules that people don't know, and it's kind of causing confusion. So let's just go over some of the things that has come up, because WizKids really doesn't update their ruling unless it's relevant to them for Modern. Really,
yes.
Because you'll see why. So I have like 5 things that I wanted to go over. So the first one is the Mad Jim Jasper's swap rule with multiple equipment. Because if you look at Mad Jim, he says swap their equipment. It doesn't say one or like, is it one? Is it all? Is it either? What? Yeah, take a look at it.
Yeah. Let's say A, right?
Yeah, it says replace their equipped.
Within range, line of fire. Replace their equipment with
Exactly.
another.
Yeah, remember.
Yeah,
remember I was asking this. I was asking this with Adam, and he was just like, it doesn't. You're like, yeah, I mean the way it's worded, but he's like, it doesn't make any sense because like, what's the point value if you swap one? All like if you move it all, is it 10? How does it work? So apparently at the Rock Cup, and this actually matters for Modern too, because there are some things that can play multiple equipment, like Captain America Falcon.
Yeah.
Falcon Captain America. He starts with both the Red Wing and the Shield. Red Wing and the Shield. So
and there's Super Soldier Serum and Shield on on John Walker, right, too? Captain America Prime.
All those are Prime. You can't play them.
Okay. True.
Because he's Prime. So, but that's the only one that matters. Okay. Why does it matter now more? Well, because when they made the recent ruling on the win, that's why it's official, and this is why I always say, unless you can point to an official document, we have to go by how it's worded per the rules of the current game, because some of the older ones are maybe meant to be used another way, but unless there's an errata on it or something, we have to adapt it to now without having to give any kind of meaning in terms of intent, because we don't know what it is, because if we're inferring that ourselves, that we're not really doing a good job, unless there's something that we can point to that they did this to, that is current. Okay, so why is it important? More important because of the rings, Mandarin rings. They ruled that the Mandarin rings, you start with 2 now. You can start up to 2 because it says you can be equipped with the second one. Mad Jim, how does that work with Mad Jim? Because does he replace both? Does he replace one? So how it's ruled there is, if it's an equipment that you can swap 1 for 1 for and still remain equipped, still meet the requirement of like you have 2, it stays. So if you swap like a Spectral and they have a Demonic, you can swap Spectral for 0 and demonic will not fall off because it still says you can be equipped.
All the rules are still, everything's okay.
Yeah. And for the Mad Gem swap, it's just one equipment. Now, if it's a swap where it doesn't meet that, the other one will fall off. So, for example, the Captain America Falcon, if you swap out either the Red Wing or the shield for something, let's say you swap out the Red Wing for the Darkhold. Darkhold comes on. Well, it checks. Well, his trait doesn't say, or equipment doesn't say you can be equipped with both Darkhold and shield or two equipment, so the shield falls off. Pretty simple. It's just that they have not put that up on the win, right? They put up other stuff like the incandescence, the Thanos thing, like the Ego Gem and all that. They put that up, but they didn't put this.
Which is huge, right?
It's huge because it's big for the silver, but also it's relevant for modern because there is a figure that this directly impacts. But we were told that that's how they ruled it at Rock Cup, which is like an official Wizkids thing. So that's how the rules are going to be. So anybody's listening who's going to be playing bronze, that's how it's going to be.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's just that
Wizkids need to fucking answer that shit.
Yeah, because if someone has to, if someone was a stickler for like, I need to see a ruling, we can't. Point to it, right? But
what about Joe Schmo that plays at home?
Yeah, I know.
Not everyone goes to the Rock Cup. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. So like you're gonna have So that's my whole point about when I do this ring. Because we're gonna get into it more later. Okay. Now, the Hawkeye rule. We just went over this. There's been a question that I saw. It's come up, and it's the question is: can Hawkeye go multiple times? Can he attack more than twice? Because if you look at his wording, go ahead and read his effect.
Hawkeye can use running shot. Each time Hawkeye hits an opposing character with a range attack, after actions resolve, he can use a running shot again as a free action, but only to target a character that wasn't attacked this turn.
So the question is, well, because it says each time, it's implying that maybe he can attack. He can use running shot again as he can use it an additional time. Okay. Well, this is old wording that needed to be updated. So if you're going to update it now, so back then, the comp rules were you can use if it said running shot can go again, you can just do it again. You can just go again as free, and when you do the attack, because there was back then it was running shot at free and then at no cost was the now that at no cost not a thing. Anyway, when they changed the rules on the Thor, is it the Thor one? 2018 rules? Yeah, the 2018 rules where they added at no or is it not the Thor rules? Whenever they change it where we have free actions again. I think it's Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Yeah, Wonder Woman rules again. We're like, okay, we're taking out no cost, we're adding free, and we're using safeguard instead of capitalized lowercase, whatever. Right?
Was it Wonder Woman?
Or whatever.
Or was it no, it was Empire, I believe.
Was Empire before
Empire when they fixed it. They did change.
No, it's wrong because the Hawkeye errata the Hawkeye was still in modern at the time. Or no, I'm sorry, it was whatever the Jason Wingard was. Anyway,
it's probably Wonder Woman then.
So, let's go ahead and look at the rule. Okay, now the current rules is you cannot use free more than one time of that specific action. So if you use running shot as free once, you cannot do it again unless it tells you so. Okay. In this case, go back real quick. In that case, it says he can use it again as a free, but that's a little bit different take a look at the ruling when they updated basically Hawkeye and Vulture. And this is why he's banned in silver, but I don't think it needs to because of this. And so this is an actual rule from the win. Go ahead.
Was it reference at no cost are now as free? Clarification to ensure any action that can be used given at no cost now follows the new format of actions be given as free instead. Note this will now prevent characters from repeating the same action as free.
Okay.
Unless the character receives a specific errata stating otherwise, they must be played using the new rules. Also, this clarification applies powers and abilities not specifically addressed in the powers and ability clarification below.
So they basically say we don't want you to use free multiple times unless we tell you in an errata that states it. Okay. So like, okay, well, is there? Well, funny you ask. Let's take a look at Jason Wingard. There's an entry on an errata for. He's just like Hawkeye. Okay, go ahead.
Mind control when Jason uses it as range, he may count range line of fire from a character he hit this turn. Yada yada. After resolutions, you use mind control as free, but only to target a character he hasn't targeted with mind control this turn. If he continues to hit with mind control, he may use mind control as free an additional time.
An additional time. So, an additional time. Okay, first of all, there's an entry that's telling you from WizKids, we want you to be able to use them multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
He's worded just like Hawkeye. They're just adding an errata to make him updated for the new way that they want to do it. And he's the one that says it's okay to do it because it says an additional time. So an additional time that's a frame, that's a wording that they now use to tell you that you can, because you could do it an additional time. Using it again is not the same as an additional time. Just using a running shot as free again is an additional time. Okay, why is that relevant? Well, let's take a look at Blade from Cav.
The Muramosas.
Now, Blade, he came out later. Okay, he came out even later than this. Now, take a look at his trait.
Where's it at? There it is. If he hits a monster mystical after resolution, he use charge as free. If he continues to hit a character with the monster or mystical keyword, he may use charge as free an additional time.
An additional time. So he's a worded. Remember, this came out maybe like a year after, or like whatever. It was this after animated.
Sorry, Clay.
No, you go back on there. Actually, he has it listed by release anyway. But yeah,
I was looking at it for dates. February 5th, 2020 versus September 2019.
Yeah, see?
And his errata came out way after that.
Yes. So the fact that the Jason Wingard is that way and then the Blade is that way, it shows you that they want you to, these two are in that same cycle, but Blade is later on, and it shows you the new way of how they wanted to do it. It tells you they can use that additional time. Okay. It's like, okay, well, why doesn't Hawkeye? It's like, well, Hawkeye should be the same. Yes, it should be the same, except for one thing. There is no specific errata on Hawkeye. Because at the time, WizKids didn't care. I mean, they still don't care about anything other than modern. And at the time, when they did that ruling for Wingard, Hawkeye and Vulture just rotated out. So in their eyes, they're like, we just don't have to deal with it because it's no longer modern. We don't have to worry about.
That's all they were doing at the time was only modern.
Yes. So now, because of that, they never made an errata on Hawkeye and Vulture to make it so that you can, because it just rotated out, and they had to do it for Wingard because he was still modern, and so they had to make a decision. Now, if the intent was they wanted to make it work the same, we don't know, because if they did, they would have made a ruling or an errata on Win. So
because they've clarified things, or they've errata things in Silver Age already. So if they wanted to be clear, they had an opportunity.
Okay. Yes. So, what's the whole point of this? The point is you can't infer things off of like what you think and the what you call it,
Intent.
that you see other people saying on like not forums, those chat groups. You have to go with the actual win rulings, which is what like we kind of did. We were looking at, and and I remember we had this discussion in the bronze, and PJ, even PJ and Adam were like, look, neither of them are wrong. Just make a decision and go. And I'm always going to side with, if we're going to go with how they want it to work, I think that's a slippery slope, because now we're putting ourselves in their shoes of how we think they want these things to work in the new rules. We really can't do that. We just have to apply what it was back then to what it is now. That's just all it is. And then we have to use precedent, we have to use rulings, current things that blah blah blah, and then come up to a conclusion in that way, right?
From there, yeah.
Go from there. So that's why Hawkeye and Vulture are not on the ban list for bronze, because they can only go twice. Or
they don't work.
Yeah, they can only attack twice. Okay. Now the next one is that we just talked about this, the starting area rule for small maps versus on the 2x2. So go ahead and go over real quick, like what the whole premise of this is.
So it was, someone said, hey, if I place my 2x2, do I on a 16x16 map, do I automatically expand my starting area? Do I get to start an extra square out? Does my opponent get to start an extra square out, right? I said no. Because
I said no too. Yeah. So here's the comp.
You didn't fill your whole starting area. Yeah. So this for a 4.3a expanding starting area. So this is the case that we're talking about. So in some cases, a player's starting force may not fit in their chosen starting area, which on the small maps, little strip line, 16 squares. If so, the player will expand their starting area. So if you take up all 16 squares, you can expand. Or if you have blocking, yada, yada, right? The expansion of the starting area is only to be used when a player has filled all possible squares in their starting area without placing all of their figures. Everyone up with me on this one? When placing game elements, the largest multi-base game elements must be placed first. So your retails, your master molds, all those fun things. And then the next largest, etc., until you are placing single base figures. Multi-base characters must be placed in such a way that as much of their base as possible is in the starting area. So if you're putting as much of the base in your starting area, doesn't tell you to expand, doesn't tell you that your whole starting area is filled if you have a 2x2. So yeah.
So there's also another thing that tells you, keep going. There should be another thing that we talked about when it actually expands. Go ahead.
For 16x16 maps, a player must attempt to fit all game elements along their starting edge, regardless of how they personally want to set up their force. The player must fit in there all their game elements as best as possible. So even if you have to place your 2x2s first, but it can fit some other way, like I think is that how they're saying, like you get to redo it?
Yeah, if your an area does actually if it does actually expand, you can reposition your guys.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Like the other player can do it, but okay. So this next one right here.
If a player can fit all their starting game elements into their starting area in possible configuration, they may not expand their starting area. So a player can fit all their starting game elements in their starting.
Okay. Now the next sentence I think is key. Now here's the thing: is do you know if there was a ruling on the win on this? I don't know. I don't think so. But go ahead.
Player can only expand their starting area if, after completely filling in their starting area as fully as possible, they still have game elements left to be placed.
Yes. So they still have game elements left to be placed. Well, if you don't have any left over, then it doesn't expand. So that's what Now the interpretation that I see out there, and I don't know if this is how it actually is or not, but they're saying that because it can't fit on that back line, the 2x2 just makes it expand automatically. I don't see that on here. So we're going to look at right now the comprehensive rules log.
Mm-hmm.
And you said and there was nothing, right, that said anything entry on this.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. So unless there's something that actually shows that, I don't think that works. And that actually matters for certain things, because if it does expand, that means like your opponent can also just start one square up.
Right?
You know,
like that's
if you only have like 4 people, like okay, because like what happens is like if you're first and you set up all your guys, if you're first and you set up all your guys and they all fit in the back row, and then I go and I'm playing a bunch of colossals, you can then go back to you, and then you can then reposition your guys. So it's like being able to set it up twice.
Yeah, so like you set up first, then they set up, and now you're setting up second again.
Yeah.
So like you get to adjust to what they're doing.
Yep. Yeah.
It's even, and you're still going first.
Yeah. So I don't think that's what it is. Unless someone says otherwise, we're gonna go with that. Okay. Now, this is something that it's known but also not known, because I see people ask and be confused about this all the time. Roles versus results.
Yes, this is a good one.
Okay? This is it's kind of, it's not very intuitive, because you think a role and a result are like the same thing, but actually no. When something references role, it's you physically rolling the dice. It's the dice having physically the numbers that it wants or needs. So, something that says on a roll of 6, you automatically succeed on a breakaway, and on a roll of 1, you automatically fail on a breakaway, and same with Super Sense automatic succeeds. No amount of adding or subtracting numbers on your dice result or dice roll or whatever can change that, unless it says roll itself. So if you have something that's like, oh well, I get a +1 to my breakaway, and I break away on anything but a 1, then like I should be able to do it. Like, well, if you roll that 1, the +1 doesn't matter. Is you physically rolled that 1, you fail. So that means that's what that means. The result now can be modified. Okay, so modified would be something like super senses or leadership. It'll say like on a result of 5, 6, you succeed on super senses leadership. That means if you have any kind of modifications to the result of your roll, then it'll apply if it gets to 5 or 6. Now, if it says roll, it can't. So now, why is that important? Because something like Muramasa Blade, this is what this comes up a lot. So go ahead and explain the Muramasa Blade.
All right, so it's one of those blades. It gives you blades that has fangs. When this character uses it and rolls a 1 through 3, the hit character can't use defense powers until your next turn. So, keyword rolls there, right? So if you're playing my good friend Genesis here at her 35-point dial.
210.
Okay, there it is. Thank you.
Yeah,
friendly character with a Carl keyword can use blades, and their minimum result is their printed +1. So that matters. So if you roll a 1, 2, or 3, they cannot use defense powers, but your result is increased to be your minimum, your printed +1. Yeah. So that's huge, because otherwise, why would you can't play that sword? Like, it's just horrible, right? Like,
you won't be able to use it with Genesis. No way, right? Just
like it's good tech.
Yeah. So that's something that you got to be very aware of when you're looking for things that say result or roll. There's just something that I don't know how many people really talk about that, but I do see that come up often, because I think the Muramasa Blade is one that I always C.
Another
Okay.
one, Carnage, when he heals, is from the half the D6 result.
Yep.
So it wouldn't be the roll. It would be, they'd just say if Genesis was there, it'd be his modification. So it'd be his printed +1, right? Or if he rolled higher.
Yeah. Okay. So now the next one, and this is kind of goes to say what we were talking about earlier about WizKids not caring about anything other than modern, and they're kind of doing a little bit with silver. Look up High Evolutionary Prime. So I don't know how many people know this, but this actually came up. We talked about this, and it came up for bronze especially because we play non-modern. And if you look at High Evolutionary Prime, there is a 2 rules, unless they change it, but I think there are 2 rules for High Evolutionary Prime.
Here it is. Fantastic Four.
Okay.
This is an errata for, I believe,
Okay,
modern.
wait. This is for modern. Okay, for modern, take a look at. So High Evolutionary Prime. Okay, let's take a look at what's he say. This is a current modern ruling now.
059B, High Evolutionary, creator of Animan. If High Evolutionary is on an animal theme team, your maximum number of theme team probability control uses this game at 6 instead of 3. Modern, mind you, modern.
So now take a look at silver. There should be
rules 2001 clarification erratas, guys.
Yeah, there should be something as Silver Age rules.
Yeah,
like
right
Silver
here.
Age things. Yeah. So here's the Silver Age one. Okay, take a look at High Evolutionary. Same. It's
Future Foundation,
same forum.
059. High Evolutionary, creator of Animan probability control, but only if High Evolutionary is on an animal theme team.
So what does that mean? Okay, well,
It's do better, WizKids. Do better.
Yeah. So what that means is, if you play modern, High Evolutionary does nothing because there's no probability control theme team probs. If you play silver, he has prob on an animal theme.
Like it.
That.
So what is it if you play him in bronze?
So for us, okay, our official stance is if we have an official ruling from silver for a basically a non-modern piece, or a silver ruling that kind of precedes it, that theoretically would supersede.
It's a newer ruling, yeah.
It's a newer ruling. Then we go with that. Okay, so anything that's modern ruling, we go with. But if there's something that was ruled later on, so if you look at this, the High Evolutionary this was made March 24th or something.
Yeah, this year.
2023. Yeah. Like whereas the other one's 2021. We're gonna go with the new one. My hunch is WizKids just didn't get around to updating the modern because there hasn't been any modern events. That's of note. Now, if there's something like nationals and worlds coming up, that's when people are starting asking all these questions, and that's when they're going to update all this stuff because they're not going to want to be bombarded by a whole bunch of questions. So they're just going to be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just answer it now and not worry about it. That's what I think is happening. But currently, if you play bronze or silver, your High Evolutionary has prob on animal themes. In modern, he does nothing. So I think that's a little tidbit. I think that I should have saved that for trivia. But yeah, that's very interesting, right?
Okay. It's too funny, man. Get your shit together.
So I mean, I think we could do this every week, just like new things, like things that we find out, especially for bronze, because there's a lot of kind of weird interactions. Like for example, mutagen ooze does not make your team theme. Okay, it's true. Because by the time you get the mutagen ooze, which gives you the animal keyword, you have already passed the step of establishing theme teams.
Yes.
Because even though you're equipping them,
it's the beginning of the game, right?
During force construction,
you're assigning during force construction.
When the game starts, that's when they become equipped, which means they're not going to have that yet. Okay, and that's different than something that specifically says during force construction you get this, which is like Steve Rogers. Okay, now moving on to topic 3. And this is kind of cool because we're talking about the expected metagame at the big regional at your store this weekend.
Yeah,
dude, we're like so hyped. I don't know, we're so hyped down here. Like I told you, I think we're getting like, I think you're gonna get 20 people just outside of your area, because the SAC guys are, I'm sorry, the 916, they're rolling 70.
Oh shit!
I said, because it's like, no, it's 916. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, so the 916 is rolling deep, 7 deep,
hey,
because
619 isn't that down there?
That's San Diego. That's Chewy.
Okay.
But we're just from us. There's 5 from us, Anthony and Richard and.
So I may have to put a few more chairs.
Jose, yeah. So it's cool, man. Like I think we can get 25.
Dude, that'd be cool.
If they all save, and hopefully if you can get a couple other guys there. Like it'd be cool if like the San Francisco guys showed up.
I know one of the San Francisco guys is coming.
Okay. Okay, good. Even if just one, you know. If Wes and them show up, then you already got like 3 or more. Because like if Wes is gonna be there, then you know Diego and
Diego moved to North Carolina.
Or he
Virginia
did?
or something. Yeah, he moved East Coast.
Oh,
like beginning of April. April.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, that guy. He's what you call it? Renaissance man. Okay, so what do you?
Free spirit.
So yeah, there you go. Bakersfield. A lot of stuff from Modern.
So first off, I'm gonna say I don't think anyone's gonna repeat the Mystiques. I don't think.
Yeah, that's what.
They could
so
do
Kevin, Alyssa, yes, I agree. It's hard. It could be boring if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. You can mess around. And there's a lot of Pulse Wave now. There's a lot of Sicarian Ironmans out there. So that's kind of scary. And dude, with the rise of like Exospecs and Tri-Sentinels, oh boy. And if people know about maggots, that you should know that
I ran into no animals.
That's what I mean. So it's like it's so weird. So anyway, what do you expect to see the most?
I think we'll see some more Mad Jim Faust, Wonder Woman combo teams with Sky Tyrant, Scarabs, like usual shit. The Blackheart team, solid.
Oh, let's bring up the Open Series. Bring up the Open Series page and look at the top played pieces. And just see like if you think what you would add. Okay, here's an interesting one. Do you think there will be more Mad Jims or Destroyers? Here's a better question. Are there going to be more non-Destroyer Primes being played than Destroyers?
Yes.
I think so too.
Okay. I was going to say, if you went the other day, I was like, we can bet dinner on it. We made it interesting. But you agree, so it's fine.
You know why? Because
wait, what you so fucking good.
Wait, you said
there'll be more other things besides Destroyer Prime.
Destroyer, God, dude, that's like
we're on the same page. Yeah,
that's a sucker. Okay, that's a sucker's bet because like there's so many primes that people like. There's Iron Spiders. There's
regular Spider-Man, right? There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
there's Wonder Woman Prime.
Wonder Woman Prime, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And someone might even play the Batman Prime, like the both Batman Primes, like the
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you might see those. Like I'm like, dude, I don't know. It's like that's a sucker's bet if I take that. I'm just donating to you. But
I'm okay with the free meal.
What else? What else?
See, I was looking at the
teams. There's gonna be a lot of Scarabs.
A lot of Scarabs. Do you think we're gonna see something like Clay's team? You think someone's gonna play something similar?
I don't know. See, I feel teams like that, like Defend Leo and Mystiques. Those are like.
If you slide him in at the right time, you can get it.
Yes, it's one of those that you're not going to see a lot of, but if you're not prepared, that can just come get you. Like like the Invisible Women's.
Yep.
Like if you don't have a way to deal with things like that, you just lose. So as long as you have a way to deal with that, and your team can still function, then you'll be fine. But if you just have no answer to it, then You just lose. Like you're not gonna. Yeah. But those teams are just so fringe. Like only a specific type of people play them. That you're probably not gonna see it. You know.
So we're not seeing Mystiques again. We'll probably see some sort of Latveria team.
You want to share the screen? Let's say.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm all in my own head here. Let's click that screen. Boom. All right. So we're not seeing Mystiques again. We'll probably see something like Richards, Doom, Scarab.
Oh no, go to the Open Series page. We have the most played things.
Oh here, yes.
Oh, also see you.
Oh hey, look at that sexy guy.
Look at
that. We might see some double black hearts again, right? That seemed Sean did well with that. I'm sure he's gonna switch it up.
There could be some various black hearts. Cosmos are a good one too. You know what I'm surprised that we don't see a lot of is Arachnites. Maybe it's just because people don't have it, but I like Arachnite and Scarlet Witches. I feel like we should be seeing a lot of, right?
Yeah.
Arachnite, Scarlet Witch, especially
no one plays Scarlet Witch and does well in our format.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, especially now with the smaller map, she's easier to get that thing to go off. But
dude, like I saw Easton's team, and I was like, it's so simple.
Yeah,
like,
it's just. It's like a very yeah. It's just like boom, boom, and then boom, you're dead, right? Like
exactly. I was like, oh god, you can't do anything to stop it.
Yeah, I will go with there'll be more symbiote type teams like Carnage Surfers and stuff.
I was getting there. They're definitely going to be double Carnage Surfer teams.
Because it's just one.
Just right? One,
and then like.
Jay was already on it and did well, right? He made top 4 with it. Or was it top 8?
Who?
Jay Major. Out at PJ's event. He did well.
Yeah, he did it before. Yeah, he
was it top 4? But he had it was different build.
Yeah, it was top 4. But Matt Ramirez finished top 8 with a symbiote monster, but it wasn't a theme team.
Yeah.
So I think it's all the same stuff, right? It's gonna be like, yeah, you're right. It's gonna be monsters, mystical, Sky Tiger. It's gonna be basically all these guys, with I think a smattering of like detective / Justice League, Amazon type teams where they're kind of like all that. Yeah, I don't know how many swap teams you're gonna see.
I want to see a good. I'd like to see a good X-Men swap team.
I think it's hard, man. Like things like that, especially now that you have only six slots on your sideline. It makes it harder to do the full what you want to do.
Go big,
because they probably still also need to fit something line like Trouble Alert or something. But I don't know. Oh,
I think we'll see animals.
You think maybe? Yeah, I think there should be more. Like, oh my god, dude, Cosmo Maggot, Lockjaw. Oh my god, dude, those are
the Lockjaw Cosmo combo is just too good not to do with something, right?
Yeah,
you those just build around that.
Tentpole. Yes or no?
Like 150 points or more.
Kind of, maybe 140. Like maybe I guess 150 total if you put all the shit on them. Like if they have like equipments and shit.
So maybe. So I maybe.
Or as close to it you can. I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe half APOC. Because he's the only one that I've seen do well.
I'm just scared. Because I've seen a lot of I don't know if it's on there, but is Blackbone one of the? There it is. See,
there it is. Yeah,
Blackbone. See, there's getting more of that. Go down to most. Yeah, for the most part, the Blackbone is always going to be on the sideline.
Say that again.
Right, because they're always going to bring it in. So I'm worried about stuff like that because like APOC gets hit on that, you're fucking dead,
dude.
You know.
So we'll stop. But you still use the equipment as you blow through the stop click. You just can't use stop.
Yeah, but what if they just you can't use stop, but it doesn't stop if they hit you for 5.
Yeah, big blades.
If you get flurried and you take 10 because you can't use you got blackboned, then what? That's like okay, cool. You're right. You do damage, but you're dead.
They shouldn't get flurry. They shouldn't get blackbone on the second attack because you unequip.
Is it right away? Is it immediate?
It's as when this click's revealed. They either unequip an object or they take one pin.
Okay, so bring up APOC because this is what I wanted to take a look. Because if I'm gonna hit you with a if I'm gonna hit you with a Genesis or like whatever, I think I could just do 5 right through and he's like
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
but
get you past that first stop click.
now it's you're past it now. So like he's not gonna be able to like
Heal up.
You could just continue.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can just hit him again, right? Because if it's a flurry, you just hit him again. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole thing is that he has a stop click to save him, like 2 stop clicks to save him.
Yeah. That's
why I'm scared because of Black Bone, and some random guy just might have freaking leech just up there. Like you never know. Just like he is a Fantastic Four. He is an X-Men.
X-Swapper. I'm excited for Lander's team for the vet. He told me what he's playing, dude. He's he as always takes the BBWs very serious.
He wants to marry them. Oh, we're talking about Heroclix.
Oh,
okay.
I wasn't talking about Heroclix.
Okay. Well, yeah. So anything else you can think of? Yeah, I think the new one will just be more Carnage. I think I'll see more like the Carnage stuff. You think you'll see more Beyond Amazing stuff?
Besides Carnages?
Yeah.
Maybe Iron Spider? Maybe Spider-Man Prime?
I would love to see it. I want to do an article on...
What else is...
I want to do an article on...
Legacy Carnage? See that?
Yeah. I mean, that's whatever. I want to do an article on like actual bronze pieces that people, because every time I see something when I'm packing orders, I'm like, how come no one's playing this guy anymore? And I'm like, oh, because it's old. Nobody does, or like a bronze team, but with some silver stuff.
Yeah.
Like, like for example, Micron. Nobody plays Micron. Like he's nuts right now because you couldn't do this before, but now you can give him Arc Arms. So when he goes across, he's flurrying for
CCE.
8.
Jeez.
Yeah. And that's after whoever carried him or whoever did the move. So he's a follow-up. And then Adam follows too.
That was one of my favorite teams that I played, was the Sam Cap Adam Micron team. Dude, fucked up so many people
like that. Yeah. Things like that can that's another one. See, Sam Cap's another one because it's like that gives you get a perplex, super strength, action after carry, and +3 move.
Being able to smack, just super strength.
But that's why I said super strength. But I said now with the new rules, she can just pick up terrain markers and smash you with it.
Yep.
And now clear the way. So I think that could be something too, man. I mean, +3 move. Having Sky Tyrant run over there for 14 move, and then he hits, and then Sam Cap charges. It's like
it's a chain of things keep coming over and over again. Oh,
and then here comes Micron, things like that. Like I wanted to see some of the creativity. I don't know, might bring that back. We'll see. Okay, moving on to number 4. This segues right into it. The Vegas event, the Vegas regional is coming up. Couple weeks.
First weekend in June, friends.
2nd to 4. And I know we're talking to Roland, and he was telling me, he's like, we should space it out more. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But you just upgraded to regional because I was like, look, he's gonna be moving. So
yeah, I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna have another event.
Yeah, sounds like he's like gonna go whatever. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I tell Landers to just do ICQ and then we move his regional to another time. But yeah. I know they wanted to do. Oh,
they were doing a regional. I thought they were only doing ICQ.
Later. It's like 2 or 3 weeks after Vegas.
It's he said it's Father's Day weekend. I can't get away that weekend.
Oh, is it? Okay, so I have to tell him like.
No.
He moved. Wait, what?
He told me it was the 17th, 18th of June.
What? I posted it. It's on the. Go to that page. Go to the Open Series.
Yeah, 17th, 18th. That's Father's Day weekend.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. And it's my daughter's birthday on the 17th.
That's so weird because, like, okay. Because Aaron said he couldn't do it the week before, so he moved it. Well, if that's the case, there's going to be a lot of people missing that. I have to talk to.
That's what I was talking with Quinn about. And she's like,
And
yeah,
then
she's
again,
like, any dad's like, may
but
not
then
be able to
again,
go.
no, but that's, I mean, that's not true because if it's Father's Day, you get to do what the fuck you want to do. That's your one
Sometimes.
day. No, but that's your one day. Like, that's why they made it that day. Like, they would rather do it that day because, like, if that's what they want to play, then they want to play.
Yeah.
I think that's what Aaron's doing.
It's the whole weekend though. And it's my daughter's birthday, so
Is it both days? Oh, yeah,
Saturday.
His thing. Interesting. Okay, well, we have to take a look at that. Okay. All right. So now let's play a game.
Oh, Phoenix. That one's scheduled?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
on
you
there.
told
Yeah,
me
you didn't
about
see
that.
that?
I forgot about that.
I posted this on the bronze page. Where have you been, man? We're gonna go because they want to do big over there.
That was fun.
Okay.
Fun.
All right. Let's play a game. So we're gonna play guess the figure. So
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
can't
go
see my
first.
screen, right?
So no.
All right, cool.
So basically, I'm gonna go first here. I'm gonna have a figure here, and you have to ask questions, yes or no, until you figure it out. And let's see. It's like 20 questions. We'll see how fast you can do it. So I'm gonna keep track of your questions. Okay.
Let me
So you can
know
only
every
ask. Okay. So I'm just gonna say when you ask okay. So the parameters. It's a carded figure. This is going to be kind of easy because it's like it was one of the best. Okay, I'm not going to give you hints because it's just a carded figure. So go. What's your first question?
Is it older than Bronze Age?
No, it's the first one.
Does it fit in the range of Superman to superior foes?
Yes. 2.
Is it Marvel?
Yes. 3.
It's Marvel. Okay.
Ooh. This isn't like, it's not really obscure. It might be obscure because you maybe, but I don't think it's obscure.
Is it a Prime?
No. 4.
I don't.
No Prime.
Is it a Chase?
Ooh. Not a Chase.
Is it a super rare?
5. It's not a super rare.
Is it a rare?
6. Not a rare. 7.
Is it an uncommon?
Not uncommon. 8.
Is it from a gravity feed?
No. 9.
Is it from is it a common?
No. 10.
Is it from a Fast Forces or starter?
Yes, Fast Forces. 11.
From Marvel. Is it a bystander?
No. 12.
Is it an
Guess
X-Men?
at home, guys.
Is it X-Men?
X-Men what?
Is the figure an X-Men?
That's not, you have to be more specific.
Can the figure use TK as free?
No.
It's not Jean Grey then. And it's from a Fast Forces? That's before superior foes.
So you're
Is it Captain America? It gives you the free move.
No.
Damn.
I pretty forgot. You were like a 14 or whatever. Keep
Yeah,
track at home. Okay, whatever. Keep going. We'll take 5 more because like
that's fine.
6 more. 6 more. 6 more. So let's see. You know that it's a Fast Forces.
Is it Kingpin? No, because it's before superior foes. Never mind. Dang, I'm stumped, dude. Trying to think. What's fast?
You have 6 more questions.
I'm not cheating either. I'm not looking at each units. I can't think of anything that's Fast Forces that I would have played that's not Jean Grey or Kingpin's not falling in. It's not Henry, you said. Is it Atomica? No, it's DC. Damn it. Never mind.
Dude, you have to narrow this down.
I'm trying to list all the good figures from Fast Forces that I know of. Is it? Are they a hero?
Yeah. So 5 more.
Okay. Didn't help. Did not help.
That was a good question. Like...
Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Is it a boy? Or is it a male? Excuse me.
No, it's not. No. You're getting closer.
Mercy. 25.1 that gives you prob. No? Damn.
2 more questions.
Oh, it's Thunderbolts.
You're getting close. You're getting closer. Female Marvel hero. Fast Forces.
Forces. You said that's like was popular. It was good.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be kicking myself. It's pre 2017, so I'm.
That's what
I'm straws here, dude.
We'll see. We'll see how good you paid attention to history. Aaron would have gotten this by now, I think. Maybe this is a little bit too hard because maybe
Scarlet Witch.
Be more specific.
Chaos War.
Yes, dude. 1 question to go. Good job.
Yes.
Nice.
I remain awesome with my trivia. Yes.
Because I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm like this is before its time, but I'm like, dude, this was like she was fucking everywhere. She won
Ghost
Worlds.
Rider, right? Ghost Rider, right? The yo-yo.
Yes. Scarlet Witch has won like 2 worlds and like a national. Like it's been, and remember, this is during 2012.
I remember. I played her. Yeah, it took me a while, dude. I had to pull that one out.
Nice.
Thank you. Oh, dude, that was good.
Beautiful. All right, my turn. Let's see. Bring your. Okay, so I got 20 questions. All right. Okay.
Let me get my tally going.
All right. First question. Is it a non-modern figure?
Yes.
Is it a non-silver figure?
Non-silver, no.
So it's okay. See, that makes it okay. Here we go.
So that falls into the Newark card style.
Yeah. So, is it Marvel figure? A Marvel figure?
No.
Is it a DC figure?
No.
Is it Mini Shredder?
No.
I just wasted that one. Okay.
You're at 5
right.
questions. 5 questions. 5
Okay.
questions.
Yeah, I wasted that one. Okay. So it's non-Marvel.
That easy.
Is it non-Marvel, non-DC? Okay. Is it from Turtle set?
Yes.
Okay. There's gonna be one more. Okay. Is the rarity a super rare or higher? Like super rare, prime, LE, chase?
Yes.
It is. Oh shit. Damn. You're supposed to say no. Damn, well now, okay.
So many good choices in this turtle sets.
Is it a chase?
Yes.
Is it part of the Foot Clan?
Yes.
Like is the okay, I think.
Keyword, is that what you're asking? Keyword?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is the keyword Foot Clan? So when you were asking me the X-Men, I was like keyword or team ability, you know what I mean? When we were asking X-Men. That's why.
Yeah.
Wait, because you're like, is it an X-Men? I'm like, well, be more specific. Okay, so it's a Foot Clan keyword. Okay.
Jean Grey was what I was thinking when I was asking
Yeah.
that. I was like,
yeah, because he said it's not Gray. I was like, okay. It's a chase from the Turtles. Chase Turtles, and it's a Foot Clan. Dude, it's one of two things. 3. Okay. Does it have the animal keyword?
No.
Oh. Does it have the Shredder's Elite trait?
Yes. You're at 11.
Is it Claw Shredder?
No.
Is it really Shiva Shredder?
No.
Wait, is it Shark Shredder?
Yes.
Wait, he doesn't have animal?
No.
That's so weird.
Not on here. Foot, villain,
Okay.
monster, warrior.
Oh,
Got it in 14.
Damn. Well, I would have. I guess I shouldn't. Yeah, I guess I should have known that he does. I don't know. He's a shark. King Shark has it. I knew. You know. That's why I remember when I said mini shredder. I was like, look,
Yeah.
it's gonna be one of these like 5 things. That's like when my next guess was gonna be clone shredder.
Yes.
But then that's why I was like, wait. If it's
super above.
Because I was like, look, if it's above a super, then it's gonna be one of these other ones. But if it's below, it's for sure
when it
this
was Foot Clan and it's above a super, right? Like
Yeah.
there's not that many things.
Oh.
That was good though, dude. 14.
Nice. Okay, good. See, we'll do that again. So we'll see how many people, like, if they listen, like
Yeah.
how many, like if they are able to guess it too, right? Let's
Yeah.
see.
I don't want to make it too hard on you.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, that's why. Like,
I thought that was good. That was good.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, we could do you can make it obscure, but if you do that, I would be more like, because I know set numbers too. So I'd be like, if I can figure the set, then I could tell you what it is based on the set number.
It's hella hardcore.
Like here, okay, real quick. Okay, pick a. Well, let's do it. Pick a 5 booster set, and tell me, give me either the figure or the set number, and I'll tell you the other. Like a 5-figure set, like a obviously 5-figure booster set. Let's see if I can guess it. Hands are here, so I'm not googling. I'm not HC unitsing.
All right. All right. Here's an easy one. SWB022.
So that's Secret Wars 22.
Mm-hmm.
So 23A is She-Hulk. So 22 is fucking. Damn it! You had to. Damn it! I know. 23A is She-Hulk. Hold on. 22, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's not. It's got to be Elektra.
Is that your final answer?
No, hold on. 23, 24, 22, 21, 20. 19 is Iron Man. 20, what am I drawing blank? 22, 022. It could also be Carolina. Dean. Shit. No, Elektra I think is 26. 22, right? 22.
Mm-hmm. Elektra is not 26.
God damn it. That's my... Damn, okay, fine. I'm going to go with Elektra.
Ultimate Thor.
Fuck. Damn it. You know, I know a lot of these.
Out.
Yeah. Okay, do the next one. Next one.
All right.
Pick another one. I'm going to get...
Any 5-figure set?
Any 5-figure set. Let me see if I can figure this out. I could do this. I can do it. Let's see. Just like that's so random too. It's like so large, like a big.
All right, Deadpool X-Force 026.
Deadpool X-Force 026. Bedlam.
Nice. It was 25.
Diamondback.
And 24.
Oh, come on, man. That's like, okay, hold on. 24.
I guarantee nobody orders this full.
23 is what's the name? Stingrays.
Yep. I should have went with 24 to start with.
24. He said nobody orders this one. Fucking, is it Koi Boy?
It is.
That's he. Yes, I got it.
All right. Let's see.
All right, so there you go.
Explore.
How good are you? You want to try?
Oh.
That was good.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Here we go.
Last
one.
I did like 3 of them right there. Let's see.
Trek original series.
Oh God, I'm not gonna know this. Okay, Trek. This is a
Series
Series
5-figure. This is with
Series
the shirtless
oh Jesus. Okay.
Sulus and all that, right?
Nobody fucking bought this. Like it's been years. Okay.
031.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Okay, so it's either gonna be. I have 2 or 3, 31, right?
Mm-hmm. Trek original series 031.
It's either gonna be Mugato. It's either Mugato. It's one of those weird ones. Like it's either Mugato. I think Torian is 33. Torian, the guy with the fucking stick, I think. Or is Horta one of them? 31. I'm gonna go Horta.
M113.
M11. M13. Fuck. Okay. What's Horta?
Torn is 33.
Shit,
Or
what's
Mugato
Horta?
is 32. And you said
See?
Horta?
Oh, Horta, yeah. 30.
I don't see that one.
Oh, like a Horta. Yeah.
Romulan.
HORTA.
That's nowhere near here.
That's
Romulan
weird.
sub commander is 30. Oh, Horta 35. Excuse me. There it is.
I was like right there.
I know.
Yeah,
I went really obscure on that one. I went very obscure.
It's hard. Well, that's good. I mean, I was close, but like I just kind of remember all the Star Trek because you know why? Now many people order the Star Trek, and we haven't had like any Star Trek stuff, like obviously in recent years. So
We could go the reverse. Mr.
And
Nobody, World's Finest.
006.
Job. Druid, World's Finest.
14.
Warlock, World's Finest.
16.
Very good.
Oh
Very
yes.
good. Very good.
Did you
right.
show you how many figures we freaking pack? Just like how much? You just know.
Here we go. This.
Oh God.
This,
Okay.
This is a little obscure. It's been a while. You might do a fair amount of this because it's a rogues gallery. Tar Pit, Flash.
28.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apollo, Flash.
49.
48.
Sorry. 48.
Midnighters, 49.
49. Fuck. I knew it. So I was like, wait. 48, 49. I knew those two guys were there. Fucking 48, 49. Yeah. I feel like those guys are supers.
All right.
Is that it?
Prowler.
From
Spider-Man Beyond Amazing.
fuck that one I don't know yet. It just came out, but he's an uncommon. He's an uncommon, so he's probably like 19 or 18 or something like that.
25. I was gonna hit you with the new ones.
Yeah, no, I need to look. Yeah, the new ones I'm not gonna because I need to yeah. If you do anything,
still do.
Like so. All right, man. That's it. So
That's enough of me having fun with you testing your brain.
That was good though. Yes, kind of the X-Force stuff. All right. So I guess that's it. I know we went a little long, but
You'll hear from us after my event.
Hopefully we can, Oh, you're gonna stream, right? So people can watch.
Yeah, we'll stream. Woo-hoo!
We'll stream.
I'll have I'll clear my table up by then, and we'll stream in here. Nice. Oh yeah, all that Clix porn for you, Pat.
Nice. All right. Well, I guess I'll see you this weekend. And,
yes, sir. Friday. You'll be at the Winnemap?
Yep. Yeah, we'll be there. So I guess we got to get ready. So remember, only bad players blame the dice.
So don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Shake it, Cali. West Coast.